Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss hotkeys in OBS Studio, and I'm filming this video right now in OBS Studio. Hotkeys are incredibly useful, and I only just discovered them in the last few days, and they can be very beneficial. So for example, I usually use 3 or 4 monitors. I'll usually have OBS Studio on one monitor and be filming something else. But previously, it would be a bit awkward because I would move my head and then pause the video anytime I wanted to pause. But you can actually do it much faster and more easily with hotkeys. So what you would do is go to File, Settings, and then go to Hotkeys. And you can set your own hotkeys here just by typing them. So for example, I just deleted that. Let's say that you wanted to have a hotkey of Control J. I just typed Control J there. And this video is live, but I can actually, in theory, if I were streaming, I think I could actually change it live. Go to Apply and OK. And the most useful thing for me right now is these things. Start recording, stop recording, pause, and unpause. And those would be, you would start by clicking on this and stop by clicking on this, and also pause by clicking on this or unpause. But instead of using your mouse, it's far easier and faster to use hotkeys. And if you want to change anything, you can just delete it, go to clear, or if you had a custom one, you could just remove it. Again, you can apply and go to OK. And again, for me, these are the most useful ones. And then let's say I want to start the recording again. I did this one specifically because I don't want to accidentally start a recording. So this one, it would be intentional. It's basically the Windows key and Alt, or Super Alt and F1. And maybe I could change this one to similarly, but to F2. And then I set this one up to be Alt A, but I could also change it to Control A, Control S. But actually, I don't like those because in a Word document or almost anything, Control A usually means select all, and Control S is usually save. Control S is usually save. So that's why I did Control A, Control S. And I do Control A, Control S because right now I'm using the QWERTY keyboard. That's the QWERTY. The most common Latin keyboard. There's other keyboards as well, but that's what I'm using right now. And I think the hotkey option can save you a lot of time. Sure. And I'm using Linux right now. And you can see I have this video about N8N. I think it's a good video. So anytime you're filming a video in N8N, I think hotkeys are great to use. So again, all you need to do is go to File, Settings, and then Hotkeys. And there's all sorts of useful things. These, the most useful for me would be start, stop, pause, and unpause recordings if I'm not doing it live. But if I'm doing it live, start and stop streaming would be the most useful. And then probably also the microphone, and also this one, being able to mute it or unmute it. That would be very useful as well. So I think that this can be incredibly useful anytime you're using OBS Studio. And I think OBS Studio is one of the most popular streaming and recording tools in the world, in part because it's free and open source. Okay, so again, one last time, just go to File, Settings, and then the hotkeys, you can manually set your own hotkeys just by typing them. And then, for example, if I want to have the control tilde, you can just type it in with your keyboard. I just type the control key and then the tilde character, or actually the that's not the right one. I would have had to have done control shift tilde like that. That would be the tilde character. So that would have been actually a mistake. It would have been interpreted as control shift. I think it's considered a backtick character. Okay, so I'm going to remove this, but these are the ones I like to use. Start recording, so Windows button Alt F1, and then stop, Windows button Alt F2. This is so that I almost certainly would not accidentally type these, and then pause. This just makes it super convenient for me. Control A and Control S to unpause. And that's that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.